AC Shadows got the first update that actually made me want to re-download the game and see what's going on. Ubisoft actually decided to add some old school parkour moves from previous games into Shadows. So let's dive in and see what it feels like. Okay, so the first thing that they added is height gaining back ejects, which is really only helpful when you're between two buildings. So let's find an area where this is actually gonna work. Okay, so this right here should give us what we're looking for. So between two buildings, I want to gain height, so I eject backwards. Let's find another example, though. I just want to make sure that's actually what we're looking for here. So if I climb up here, and instead of just climbing to the roof of the one right in front of me, I want to eject backwards. Okay, so she like actually jumps up, like boom, like that, yeah. Okay, that feels good. It works as intended. Let's see how far she'll go up from here. Look at that. So now if you just hold parkour up and you're between 2 points where the back eject makes sense, she'll actually just jump back and forth. She might take a while to get up there, but she knows what she's doing. Oh, it's nice for the game to just give us a big old storm during our parkour presentation. Really appreciate that. And then the other thing they added is height gaining side ejects, which is a very specific thing. Once again, if you're a, as they mentioned, a parkour enthusiast, this matters a lot to you. And it's something that you might have thought, you know, belonged in the game in the first place. Actually, before we do that, let's look at the new thing, which allows you to jump up to certain ledges like that. Whereas before, you would have to find somewhere you could wall run up. That still works. But if you're in a situation like this right here where you can't wall run up, you now have this option, which makes a lot of sense. I like that. It's kind of like having a dedicated jump button, but not quite, which I know Assassin's Creed fans, parkour enthusiasts, if you will, probably would really appreciate in these games. Okay, back to our height gaining side ejects. Okay, so let's see if we can get this going here. Okay, say I'm on the side of the building here. I'm right here. No. Okay, here should be a good opportunity. So let's use the ledge jump. Now let's say I want to get up to this, although maybe, no, I need my feet in place. That's not going to work. Okay, you know what? We're going to actually cross this river. There's some more buildings over here that may be better. Okay, so here actually I think is a good opportunity, right here. So I should be able to height gaining side eject up here. She only wants to side eject down. There we go. Although that's not really what we're looking for. Okay, I just watched some video. It shouldn't be as hard as it's seeming to be. Let me go ahead and take out this bad guy real quick. He's gonna cause problems for our parkour. Okay. So like right here. Let's do a height gaining side eject. Right here. Right. Nope. Maybe this one will work right here. Nope. I know it's not true, but for some reason in my head, it feels like this rain is not helping the situation. Like Naoe is slipping. It's totally not what's happening. Okay, what about this? Height gaining side eject. She just wants to go down. It's kind of weird. Height gaining side eject. If I say it, then it's going to work. Okay, we're up here. Height gaining side eject. Okay, what about... No. What happens if I hang down here? No, but there's nowhere for my feet. That's the issue. Can I do it right here? Like, surely this would work. I am really struggling to get this height gaining side eject to work. Maybe I should go up to the castle. There'll be some more, like, geometry for this to work on. I think there's also something to be pointed out, which you're probably already thinking if you're watching this video and you care about Shadows still and the parkour and the updates. And it's that this map doesn't really facilitate parkour very well. And I promise, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer about this game. But it is sort of a reality if you think about it. The reality that although it's cool to have updates like this, and it's great for owners of the game, at the same time, it's like, Why wasn't it there in the first place, number one, and then number two, this isn't a city game, so you're not really interfacing with the parkour. All right, let's go ahead and take out this man and keep it moving. Okay, I think we're safe. I've come to this castle specifically to do height gaining side ejects. Kind of a weird move, but trust me, it makes sense. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm not here to fight any Daisho. Although I will kill a Daisho. Don't test me. Oh god, oh god. Nope, no. You're not calling help for help. It's not gonna happen. Just simply not going to. I'm just gonna spam you to death. Yep. Rough day at the job. Maybe this'll do it? Maybe this'll do it. Okay, let's try this right here. Height gaining side eject. No, she's not gaining height. Let's try this again. Height gaining side eject. Huh. I can't tell if I'm putting the wrong input in or the game is wrong. Let's try this again. This should be a height gaining side eject. Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere. Hold on. Okay, so maybe I'm just holding the input wrong. No, she wants to go down. Okay, so that's just straight up. Height gaining side eject. So it's there. Y'all just saw it, but it's very finicky. Very finicky. Hold on. Height gaining side eject. Yeah! We just did it. Okay, let's check this out again. Wow. Incredible. Now we're Assassin's Creeding. Before you thought you were Creeding? Now you're Creeding. So instead of just doing this, I think we should try to maybe move around the world and do a mission or something and see if I can't implement this in normal gameplay. Okay, we changed seasons. Let's take a look at the contract board. I am going to assassinate an outlaw, like a good assassin. Okay, so the outlaw is pretty far away, but we're doing it. Now, I think it's only fair to bring up the fact, and this is something that I believe, unfortunately, as well. I don't understand why core game mechanics like parkour even need updates like this. And that's kind of an annoying take, because anytime a game gets updated, it's getting improved, you would think. So it's only a good thing that the game's getting better. I'm not mad the game's getting better. But at the same time, I have to wonder, like, I just think this is something that should have been in the game in the first place, straight up. Okay, here's our target. So we're not really going to be able to use our parkour because, again, it's the nature of this game.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
Yeah, I think that's the move, Naoe. I agree with you. Somebody sort of spotted me, a little bit, kind of. Now they're investigating. Let's go ahead and throw a smoke bomb and take out both of these guys. Yep. One. And we're going to do two. And that's going to be it for y'all. And then these bozos aren't even looking at me. Our target bozo is just, dude's just not even paying attention. Oh, God. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. Yeah, I don't think so. That's going to be a no for you, buddy. Yeah. And then our final bozo is our target. And he's dead. Oh, just one more bozo. A bozette. I don't know. What's the female word for bozo? Okay, let's go to a castle where I might be able to use some of this parkour. I'm gonna find one where I can fast travel to, but I haven't cleared yet. Like this one, right here. And then let's change my outfit. Let's go Assassin White. Going for more of a classic look, actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can pull off my height gaining side eject. Yeah. No, can't do it on the rope ones, I think. Here's an opportunity right here. So let's do the ledge jump to here. But I actually want to, oh, nope, wrong button input, my bad. Never mind. Okay, this is our castle. We are going to infiltrate the only way a Japanese assassin knows how to, which is via tree. What? Naoe. All right, let's use that. See, that is helpful. I actually really do like that change. The jump to catch a ledge above you that you can't wall run up to is quite nice. Okay, so we got some bogeys nearby. Oh, this guy? This guy wants to die? He wants to die. Let's go ahead and choke this lady out. She's gonna cause problems for our run here. Nice and easy, there you go. Okay, this is the kind of wall I was trying to find earlier in the video, but simply could not find. This is a classic side eject situation right here. What? Unless I'm just dumb. I must be dumb. Why can't I do it? I've never claimed to be a smart man. That feels like a side eject opportunity there. Okay, here's this guy. He is sleeping on the job. Definitely gonna talk to his manager about that. Oh, maybe I could do a cool swing assassination on this guy. Look at him, he's just sitting there. What are you doing, big fella? You just let me have that. Okay, check this, check this. This should be an easy height gaining side eject right here. She didn't want to do it. Side eject. No, that was a different kind of side eject. Height gaining side eject. Man, I'm really struggling. There's like a lot of sleeping people here. It's like some kind of storm happened. Oh, there's a dice. Oh my God, he's tough. There's some big side eject potential where we are right now. Okay, I'm going to cheese this man. First, I'm gonna assassinate him. And then immediately do that. He can't see me, he can't see me. Come on. Nope. I did not cheese the man, but that's okay. He's not that tough. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, side eject? We did that. This is annoying because I know that I'm not doing it 100% correctly. Like I'm aware of this. Oh dear. I think ideally you want to get to a point where you can string all of these parkour moves together and be, you know, have that be really satisfying. And I think it's cool to add more different moves into the mix. Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna do a height gaining back eject. That didn't really work. Height gaining, no. So what about this here, right here? Right here. Can I height gaining side eject that? Okay, that was interesting. Height gaining side eject. Yeah, what was that? What could that be? I'm trying to figure out what I just saw. Okay, this guy definitely saw me, but I'm implementing the snake assassin style. You guys may not be familiar. It's where someone sees you and then you go prone and then you wait for them to come. Whoa, whoa! That is not what I meant to do. God, this gameplay is probably really, really good. Man, I am struggling to get this side eject to work. I really am. Okay, let's try this. Is this a good side eject? She is side ejecting. Maybe not, because it's not height gaining. But let's say I want to go up. There we go, Naoe. So yeah, it could be that I'm just not identifying correct situations to use it in. It really could be. Or it just, you know, wrong input. There could be so many different things. Or it might need a little more work. I don't know. I want to get this to work one more time. No. I do think it's fair to say, though, that this doesn't, like, there's not very many applications for what I'm trying to do here. There it is. Got it to work again. So there's like so many different like little things that I like about Shadow's parkour. Like I like the dive that you can pull off there. I think that's sick. Just that's not like necessarily parkour, but that's just like a movement tech, I suppose, that they added to the game. And I do think that this is a small little thing that is nice to have. It's just a bit of it's unfortunate that the environment doesn't really facilitate for using it as much as, you know, I wish it did. But it's a different game. It's a different game than that game that I'm describing where, you know, parkour is a central mechanic. Let's see, what do we need to do to clear out this area here? We need to kill 4 more Daisho. Let's do it. You know what would be really cool is if there's a way to grapple downwards. Like off that ledge right there. Oh, no way. What was that? Okay, here's our Daisho. Let's jump onto this, and then onto this, and that, and then... Oh yeah, I actually, randomly, I remember this castle because there's a target right there from the target board. That's why I came here. I just came here, killed the target, and then moved on to the next thing. Which tells you how I played this game at a certain point. I was just boom, 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 target, target, target. Oh! No, just the world's best assassin, who never gets seen, by the way.
Nothing.
Except right before you die. Okay, let's find this next Daisho. I wish there was a better way to identify where things are in a castle in this game. Because sometimes it feels like you're just searching forever and ever and ever, and you can't find the last 2 Daisho that you're looking for. Oh, there's one over there. I saw him walking around all important like. Okay, let's go ahead and, yeah. Oh yeah, he's right where I want him. Right where I want him. Yup. Beautiful. Beautiful. A perfectly executed assassination. Okay, I found the last one. This sneaky bastard was really far away from everyone else. And he's dead. I did all of this for the loot. Yeah, the chest is now available. Yeah, I'm hoping that updates like this, ultimately, I hope it improves the game, for sure. But I hope it gives it a little bit more juice. Because it kind of feels like Shadows came out 2 months ago, and it just doesn't have, like I don't see people talking about it. I don't see hype for, you know, the DLC or anything like that. I don't know. It just feels dead right now. Maybe that's just the world that I live in and I'm missing stuff, but that's what it feels like to me. Okay, here's my chest. And we got legendary light armor. It is very pretty. Bonus adrenaline gain in restricted zones. Interesting. All right, guys. Well, that was our small look at the parkour update for Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's like, it's cool when it works. It's cool when the height gaining side ejects are like applicable. I found it, as you could tell, a little bit difficult to pull them off. And I'm sure at least 50% of that is user error and me not, you know, correctly identifying situations where I could do the height gaining side eject. The height gaining back eject definitely works. I found that to work every time that it made sense. But again, doesn't really apply in a lot of situations. I feel like the most parkour you're doing is when you're tackling these castles. And ultimately, an update like this kind of just makes me wish for another city game, if I'm being completely honest. But I mean, I knew that going into Shadows. I knew that it wasn't my preference in the scope and size of the world. But in any case, it improves the game, and you really, yeah, I can't, you can't knock that. I really think it's ultimately a net positive. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and ring the bell so you don't miss my next one. Let me know what you think about this update as well in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.